So I just watched The Substance. I guess you know that because you clicked the video. I don't know what I just witnessed. That was one of the craziest things I've ever experienced. And I don't know how to review it. I was taking notes because I was like, oh, I could just review it. I'll take some notes and maybe write a review. Maybe I'll record a review. I don't know that I have that in me. But I have a lot of notes. So I'm just going to go through them. Frankly, these notes are more like live tweets. So I'm just going to read them without context. I might omit anything that would be a spoiler in case you want to see it, or I'll just say it and leave a spoiler warning somewhere in the video and say, like, this is a spoiler warning. Norman's growling at me over there. Can you keep it down? I have to say I recommend watching the movie. It's an experience unlike anything else I've ever seen before, and I can't explain it. And this will only give you the slightest glimpse of what is actually going on in this film. It is a phenomenal movie. It gets a little off the deep end towards the end, but it's pretty great. So let's get right into it. That intro says everything you need to know right off the bat. It's really brilliantly shot. It's like a horribly gritty Wes Anderson film. That was true. This food scene is making me nauseous for a few reasons. Norman's still crying. Him being so disgusting shows the double standard in the industry. She has to try so hard to be perfect while he can be the worst and still be above her. Then there was a fly in a glass. Is that a reference to The Fly? This is a body horror film. Expect that. Next is followed with fucking car scenes, man. That's for a purpose. You'll know why when you watch the movie. Watch the movie, by the way. I recommend watching this movie. My senses are fucking heightened, bro. I mean that in the sense of I know something's about to happen that's horrible, and I'm simply not ready for it. Fred's gonna be a villain. What? This is gonna be fucking insane. I thought it de-aged her, not fucking creating a new one, but that was challenged by the whole egg thing. That's a reference to the intro as well. Pretty cool, mysterious calling sort of deal. Simple, but effective. Like their mailing process. Followed by, nope. See, it's all caps, so it's more like, nope. This is going to be so fucking cursed. Demi, please. Referring to Demi Moore. Phenomenal actress. In this film, she... Wild. I already know they're going to do a close-up on the needle. To reference that, I don't like needles. I don't have a phobia of needles. I can take it, like I can get a shot and get my blood drawn, but I don't like it. I think it was Contagion. There was a movie, fucking, I don't know, 2011, something like that. I could check. I'll put it in the edit. There was a scene where someone was getting a very up-close, like, macro shot of someone getting, like, an injection in their arm. So every time since I've seen that movie, I have to stare at the needle. Because if I don't, in my mind, it's that macro shot, and it, like, makes me queasy, so I just can't do it. So I knew going into this there was going to be a shot like that in this movie. There's a few. If you're not a needle guy, I wouldn't say this movie's for you. So, yeah. I then follow that with cunts, confirming, yes, they did a needle thing. I'm traumatized again. That's because they really did the needle thing. They really leaned into it. It was pretty horrible. Injecting the cursed Kool-Aid. I forgot to type anything because my jaw was firmly planted upon the floor. I'm also hating the, sewing. It's a cursed version of the male gaze somehow. I will be referring to, is it Margaret Qualley? Margaret, yeah. I'll be referring to Margaret Qualley as Qualley throughout this experience. Demi will be Demi. So I said, Qualley seems to know what she's doing in a weird way. The instructions didn't seem to clearly say, hey yo, take the cerebrospinal fluid from yourself to stabilize. She just seems to know what she's doing. Confirming, yeah, it's the male gaze. I'm curious about how the switch happens, and frankly, I'm not sure I want to know. I like the pacing and storytelling. Also, the dress shot was cool. This movie is very Cannes. Is that how you say it, Cannes? It's not Cannes, right? That's a film festival. Cannes. It's the Cannes Film Festival, I think. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, because I don't give a fuck. A cool shot. The motorcycle, me no likey. She's gonna make more. She's gonna fucking make more. The eggs told me. I don't know. That could mean anything. Not a big fan of the hallway at that job. That stands. I'm still not a fan of that hallway. Leaving naked, unconscious women on the bathroom floor with an IV in them is kinda... what's the word? Wrong? Yeah, that's the one. She's gonna stuff herself in the wall, isn't she? Yep. Yeah, she is. It's such a reasonable and fascinating use of the male gaze, because it's all satire. It's nonsense that women are portrayed in so many silly, unrealistic ways. Her fucking neighbor, yo. Men are trash. Obviously overdone, but that's the theme of this movie, so I forgive it. That billboard should reduce the property value. I stand by that. I don't care what you say she looks like. Putting a billboard right outside a window like that, that's crazy. No one's gonna want to live there. You can't sell shit there now, so you'll know when you watch it. Hey, at least she put her in a robe. Oh, never mind. Poor Demi. I gotta get me a fit like that. Me laughing at, don't eat too fast. Crazy line. In context, crazy line. Then it's just followed with all caps, ah! Because that's how I felt. Fucking Troy. Literally. Ugh, is what I said out loud. And then followed with, a Huawei phone, eh? I'm just surprised to see a Huawei phone on screen like that with the whole brand and everything. It's a fucking Huawei phone. It's crazy. This movie is a commentary on a lot. Self-worth, the male gaze, substance abuse, impulses, quite a lot actually. This fucking neighbor. Bro's clearly pumped it up a few times. Jesus. Followed by, it's the guy! That was awesome. The motorcycle guy! I was wrong about that. That was a wrong take. I just thought I was expecting something different. I feel so goddamn bad for this woman. Followed by, it's also a commentary on body dysmorphia. Then these are all separate lines here, as you might be able to see. No. Nope. Nah. Stop? Please? Ah! That's the worst. I hate that they didn't even let her change. Cursed. This is crazy. The makeup department, amazing. All the effects are amazing. So clearly, the other guy isn't even really that old. No! Cease! I shouldn't have eaten. The audio team did damn well, bro. Oh, that's going to be disgusting to watch come out of Quayle. Is it Quali? Am I saying her name wrong? Margaret, if you're watching this, pop in a comment down there. Hi, by the way. The food was fucking foreshadowing, bro. You are what you eat. This is gonna get so fucking disgusting. I don't know that I'm ready. Not the eggs, LMAO. I actually might vomit. Holy shit. These fucking actresses, dude. I'm not ready. No way, bro. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then I actually outwardly said, oh my god, while just watching the movie alone. That was crazy too. It's so much worse than I expected. So much worse. This is gonna live with me for a long time. My precious type shit. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, that might be a spoiler. That was something that happened with the neighbor. That was really funny. Ow, bro. Deadpool looking motherfucker. Bro. Look at yourself. Another Lord of the Rings one here. Come on, Isildur. That might make sense. If not, it was funny to me. No fucking way. There's no fucking way what I think is going to happen is going to happen. You could have gone to a therapist instead of all that nonsense. If she tries it again, bro, she's going to. Oh, wait. There's no way. What? Here we go. Damn! Nuts! Oy vey! Is this elder abuse? God, she's strong, eh? This is gonna end so horribly. I have a weird feeling of how it could go, but I've been pretty wrong so far. She needs to quit vaping. Yeah, that's rough. Just put it back. No. Stop. Ah! Again. That's how you do body horror. At that point, I low-key thought that was going to be the last note in this. So horribly wrong. Followed by, I have horrible chills. This is a physical experience. I was right. Holy shit, no. This is so wildly filmed. Telling people to smile. The worst trait of shitty old men. Still true. That was a true statement I made. Feathers. That's pretty funny. He's just a shitbag going, feathers. Loved him. The gasp I just gusped. Oh! Waiting for the eye. This is a Harry Potter spoiler. It's a spoiler for this movie if you've seen all of Harry Potter or read them. She's looking awfully saint-like. I knew there was too much. Wow. I'm not sure I'm ready. I hate being right. I typed that out. Cards don't stack in Uno. This is a spoiler. This will probably give away how it ends if you couldn't already figure it out. It's just too funny and I had to type it. Monstro Elizasu. This movie is so good, dude. I do know who made the movie because I watched the credits, so like the knowledge is in there. I want to talk to this person. This is so fucking good. Followed by, wow. No way. Yes, queen. Perfect. I didn't think there could be more of this movie. Where, oh, right there, then. This has to be practical effects, right? Or a cursed mix of both? Yeah, just curl that right up. Oof. If you've seen Deadpool, this is also a spoiler. Please tape it Deadpool style. No way I'm right. I'm right! This is the craziest experience I've ever experienced. Ha! The dude, what the fuck? He doesn't get paid enough to ask questions. Or this is a delusion. Yeah, it's gotta be. I need to go back to reality. Can this whole thing be a dream? Just pump it up. Why are they nude? There are kids in the crowd. I mean, that just kind of goes for a lot of this movie. If you don't like tits, don't watch it. It's got a lot of nude Demi Moore and nude Margaret Qualley, however I'm saying your name wrong. Again, I'm sorry. A lot more than I was expecting. I didn't know that was going to be in this movie. I guess I probably should have. When I started it, I saw at the top it said nudity, and I went, okay, I wonder how much. A shocking amount. But it's not sexual in the slightest. It's actually like an anti-boner level of nudity. It's really... It stuck with me. I just got chills. That's what that was. I just got chills because I was thinking of the end of the movie. Oh my god. It's fucking crazy. It's coming up. Yeah, so following Why Are They Nude? There Are Kids in the Crowd. I said, what kind of fucking show is this? Ew! At least the mic is at the right height. Me without my inhaler. I didn't really know how to spell this, but it's a noise that me and Nicole make to each other all the time. It's because that's basically what was said in the film. Oh my god, make it stop. Is that a tit? It's a tit. It's a fucking tit. Wow. If you couldn't tell, there's a tit. Yep, I fucking agree with all those takes. Shoot! I'm glad we have subtitles now. I don't know if this is how I'd react. Maybe it should be? And this has to be a nightmare, right? At this point, this next note is really just what I started to feel. Like, when this movie goes off the deep end, it goes deep off the deep end. So I said, I feel like this is too far. You know, maybe I should go touch grass. Followed by... This went so wrong so quickly, someone really overindulged themselves. I wonder if Iron Lung used more or less than that. It's a body horror film. Put two and two together. Unless you don't know anything about Iron Lung, look up Markiplier and Iron Lung and everything he's talked about going into production and the record that he believes they have set. I guess from what I've seen of that movie and what it's going to be, this probably didn't surpass it, but it sure gave it a run for its money, I would argue. Their effects are like nothing I've ever seen. I'm lost. She's free! No way. Yo! I'd love to see Demi Moore acting this part. She's gonna get stepped on, right? I would. Hey, at least they clean it. It just ended. Holy shit, Pierre. After all that, it wants to give me a seizure? I love the names of people in the credits. That was really funny, just the way that people were named. Like, if they were an unnamed character in the movie, it was really funny the way that they were named. I'm gonna go make a video about this, I guess. Welcome. That's where we are. Just a couple comments about the credits here. Sue's breasts. Lamau. There was just an entire prosthetics department set to Sue's breasts, which I just thought really funny. So I don't know if that means that it wasn't actually Margaret. I don't know if that means that it wasn't actually Margaret Qualley nude, or if it was like all prosthetic, or if it's just a part of that experience was prosthetic. I don't know. Whatever it was, the effects were great. All of those effect houses, the visual effects, the special effects, chef's kiss. Horrible in all of the right ways. It's exactly what you want. It gave me John Carpenter's The Thing vibes. It gave me The Fly vibes, while also being somehow worse than both of those combined. It is just such an experience like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm still my whole posture right now is because it was cursed, and I'm sitting here trying to process the fact that I just watched that. It's still on the TV over there. I then put, I love that they thanked the extras in the theater in the credits. Once you get to that part of the movie, you'll know why they thanked them, because I feel like that might have, I mean, it wouldn't have been that tall of an order for me. I'd have loved to do it just to be a part of the movie, but yeah, it's, you're not skipping taking a shower. I'll say that. Then they thanked Ray Liotta at the end. Like, it was in like the special thanks section. There was a whole list of stuff. And then Ray Liotta was just at the end of it. I don't know why. I was going to look into that. Maybe I'll look into that and put something in the edit. But yeah, they thanked Ray Liotta. I guess Ray Liotta fans. And then they thanked a lot of brands too. And I thought it was strange because the brand that I so clearly, vividly remember seeing was Asics, like towards the beginning of the movie, like she was walking in Asics shoes. Then it wasn't in there. They threw Nike in there. I didn't see any Nike that I was really paying attention to, but Asics got straight up name dropped on screen, and they didn't put it in the thanks and credits. Anyway, that's the substance, completely out of context live tweet style. Just go watch it. If you didn't watch it already before watching this, watch it now, and then come back to me in the comments and let me know if you agree with any of those out of context notes, because when you have the context for it, it's insane. I might put like a screen recording of me scrolling through those notes just so that you can refer to it live while you're watching it and see if you can line it up. It's horrible. It's a horrible movie that is one of the best movies I've ever watched. And I'm so glad I watched this in October, because that is going to give me nightmares. That's perfectly Halloween coded. And I think I have to go wash my eyeballs. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I was going to do a quick subjectively unbiased thing. Subjectively, based on my perspective on how I felt about that movie, it was great. Body horror is the kind of horror that I like. I don't totally like that feeling of like my palms are sweating and I'm uncomfortable because I'm scared. Like psychological horror, it's not really my thing because I don't like to be that kind of scared. Body horror, on the other hand, is just cool. I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge gore lover. Like, I couldn't go to medical school. I couldn't be a fucking doctor. But something about it is just like, I can't take my eyes off of it, and there's something that's done well. And when it's done well, I think that's the big thing, is it's done so well here. Again, think John Carpenter's The Thing. The special effects, the practical effects that were done here were unlike anything I've seen since I watched The Thing. And that means a lot to me because, I mean, there's a lot of great effects out there, but this was something I've truly never seen anything like before, and I have to give it credit just for the production value and all of that. I love the way that it was shot. I love the sound, the music. It's all very, very well done in a way that I just can appreciate so deeply. Unbiased, it goes off the rails. There's a relatively normal premise throughout the entirety of the movie. Like, as you're watching it, you know, suspend your disbelief so that the universe that you're watching makes sense, right? That the things that are happening on screen can happen. But then, like, right at the end, I mean, it's certainly a payoff, and it gives you a payoff. But I don't know. I feel like it was a little overindulgent, where it's like, well, we've got all this. This will be a spoiler. And I mean, it's not really. I guess, you could have figured it out. But we've got all this fake blood left over. Why don't we use it? What are we going to do? Not use it? You guys saw Carrie, right? It's like, it's overindulgent. And then it almost gets to the point where, like, again, as I put in my notes, I'm watching it and I don't get queasy that often. There were a couple times I'm like, I don't really like this. And then really towards the end, I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, this, it really got to a point of, this is still going and it's still getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, every time you think that it might not get worse, it will until the end. And then it ends in such a fashion. Norman's jingling his collar. Stop. It ends in such a bizarre fashion that I just simply was not expecting. That's enough of that, I guess. Those are my takes, subjectively and unbiased. Go watch it yourself. See if you can stomach what I just had to stomach, because it's like, it's one of those things. When I first saw it, I was like, not when I first saw the movie, when I first saw about the movie, I was like, oh, I would love to watch this with Nicole. I think that would be fun. I'm so glad I didn't watch this with her, because we wouldn't have gotten through it. Because it's not like she's queasy. I mean, she's going to vet school, but she's just the kind of person where that overindulgence is a little too much. And I think she'd just get to the point where she's like, I really just don't want to watch this anymore. So for me, I can handle that kind of thing. It's not to say she can't, it's that she just doesn't want to. So I'm glad I watched this alone, although there are certainly people I could see really having a good time watching this with. But yeah, just watch it yourself. Just go. It's on HBO Max. Fucking just, if you can, or if you know somebody who has Max, just watch it. I don't know how to progress with my day. I had to at least make this. I'm yapping now. I've just yapped for 5 minutes. I need to shut up, but that fucking movie, dude. Anyway, I'm done. That's it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this yap. Leave a comment if you want to yap back. And subscribe for more yap. That's, I gotta go, like, take a shower or something. That was... Clean me. Clean my palate. Here he is. He's cleaning my palate. He's a pumpkin again. It's October. He's a pumpkin. Yes. I'm leaving out the other one. Hang on. I'm sorry. I said I was ending it, but I'm not yet. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh. It's my seat, I swear. Right? Did you watch it too? Did you hate it? I'm gonna boost that audio. Alright, that's your reward for getting to the end of this. Goodbye. Bye.